go inside to the basement of that rock and get the water. This is one of the two places where Paul probably met with the Jewish people of Corinth, because we know that the Corinthians, where the Jewish people always met by water, springs, rivers, whatever. Like in Philippines, by the river. Over here, by the spring. So it's either here or the other spring called Pirini Fountain, or both places. So this is one of the two places that Paul definitely visited. We're going to walk around. We'll pass by the temple of Apollo. Yes. A very, very short stop, just to show you. Look at this picture here, this photograph. You see a house next to the temple. Until 1909, when this picture was taken, there were houses built all around here. This is the hill of Kolonos. It's higher up. The ruins have always been here. So the name of the place had never changed, Corinth, from ancient times. So the archaeologists knew exactly where to dig. And 1909, actually, they started to demolish the houses, and we found all these things. The whole site has been excavated, has been dug out. The marble slabs to rebuild houses with them. And that's why you see the site like this. The agora, from the size of the agora, you can tell the size of the city. We had behind you two large tuas, one behind the other. They're excavating the second one to be exact. There were shops inside where you see the black holes over there. These were shops. And recently they discovered baths and tombs of bishops of the church right there.
So the race started here and ended here too?
Through, as you know, in chapter 16, a number of greetings to the people in Rome. He says, greet so-and-so, greet so-and-so. In fact, one of my favorite little scripture verses to put on after you sign a card or something is Romans 16:13. Because Romans 16:13, when people see that, they go, I've never had anyone quote that verse. So they go look it up. You know what it says? It says, greet Rufus. Now, have you greeted Rufus today? No, you are in sin. Okay?
Oh
this is the difference between a description and a prescription. Right? There's a lot in the Bible that is descriptive that is not prescriptive for us. Now, greet Rufus sounds prescriptive, but it's prescriptive for the people who received the letter. It's not prescriptive for us. Okay? But in any event, in Romans 16, in verse 23, here's what Paul says. Remember, he's writing from here to Rome, and he says, in verse 23, Gaius, my host, and the host of the whole church greets you. Erastus, the treasurer of the city, greets you, and Quartus, a brother.
Wow.
So Erastus is a Roman official who had a very good government job. And in his thankfulness for his job, he paid out of his own funds the money it took to lay the pavement here. And so his inscription is right here, which basically says Erastus laid this at his own expense.
Wow.
That's what this says here. Now it seems to me that this is the same Erastus that Paul talks about in Romans 16, because he's a public official. Who else would do this but a public official?